Hello, and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am Evelyn, your GM for the day, and this is Magic Academy. Today we are joined by Haley.
Hi.
Heather.
It's actually Emery Hawthorne, but I am here to sing great songs.
Randall.
Hello.
And Sarah.
Hi, I'm here to tell you when Emery is out of tune.
Thanks. I love it.
If you want to help the Magic Academy grow, please hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We're going to be reading your comments live on stream, so make sure to comment down below so you have a chance to have your comment appear on stream. Let us know what your favorite part of the episode was, or maybe start some vampire discourse. Who would win in a fight, the weird CGI baby from Twilight or Nosferatu? And with that, are you denizens of the Death House ready for more Curse of Strahd?
Did you
Get me out of
that
here.
on the spot, or like was that like?
I just hope everyone's having a good time.
I love Denizens of the Death House. Like,
I think we need a vampire poll for that question too.
true.
Oh yeah. If one of the mods wants to make a poll to see who would win in a fight.
Oh, damn it, I can't do it on mobile. I'm over here like trying to go to the side. I'm like, I can't do this. My space is small.
It's the weird CGI baby from Twilight and Nosferatu. Sweet and lore.
Have fun spelling that.
I hope it's misspelled.
I hope it is
I
too.
heard nose
It makes
for
him-
Atu, so
I hope it's the number 4.
yeah.
Now I can't remember how to spell it.
Or ought to.
Hold on. There it is.
Damn, so close.
And so why don't we just dive in? Last time you all explored the house a bit, fought a couple of things. Emery almost died, and it all culminated with you guys with the reveal of the ghosts of the two children, Rose and Thorn. And you all scooped up their bones to find a place to give them a proper burial. And
Unfortunately, they're in pillowcases right now.
unfortunately, they are in pillowcases, but that's just for now. I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
Spell components.
Well,
I mean, where we left you guys was in the children's bedroom. You had promised to get them a decent rest, and a door to the basement had been revealed on the map. And the two ghost children are kind of like sticking very close to each other, and are clearly still very nervous and are not entirely excited about the fact that y'all are gonna be going into the basement.
they didn't want us to leave, and we told them that in order for us to get their baby brother, we have to leave. But we're still here.
Are we planning on burying them before or after we go into the basement?
After.
I feel, let's take care of this situation, and then that way we're not freaking out, and then we can do this properly.
Seems like a wise decision.
Emery, go ahead and take an inspiration from Lily.
Hell yeah! So I don't, perish. I love it. Thank you, Lily.
We love our squishy bard.
One way to stop us from leaving would be to kill us.
Great joke, 3. I didn't know you could do that, but bravo.
I do not make jokes.
We just did. I love it. You're learning.
So
Denial.
Nile is a river in Egypt.
So you guys are still in this little bedroom with the little ghosties. And you have been shown, if we want to switch to the map. Oh, we got a tie on the poll between the CGI baby and Nosferatu.
I didn't get to vote, so it would have been not a tie. So let's just say CGI baby won, because that's who I would have voted for. So
CGI baby.
we'll say that one like one.
All right. Yeah, so you guys are still in the room that contains a bricked up window, flanked by the little dusty beds, the toy chest, the dollhouse, and all of that. And the little girl Rose points again to a place in the dollhouse where there's very clearly a secret door, and you may recall the dollhouse is a perfect replica of the actual house. And she goes, "That's the door to the basement."
I suppose we should head in, shall we?
And you see that is this S right here, this little marker.
Yeah, the quicker we get out of here, I think the better for all of us.
I'm not in agreement. I pet Emery on the hand and go, "It's all right, dearie. The sooner we can take care of this, the sooner we can leave."
I'm ready.
We'll take it nice and slow, maybe some breaks, or...
I could make a lovely tea for us if we need a break.
Yeah, let's get down these stairs first, and then maybe we'll worry about a tea party.
Yes, right, of course.
So you guys head
Party in the basement.
So you're all heading into here?
We're gonna come in that way.
So you go into the storage room, and you see a dusty chamber that is packed with old furniture, all draped in dusty white sheets. You see near this iron stove here is a crate that is covered in a sheet. There's also what are clearly chairs and coat racks and dress mannequins and the like. And you also immediately see, because it was pointed out to you in the little house, the secret door here.
A little bit of a storage room.
I don't suppose there's anything of use in here.
Oh, we could take a quick look around, and I'll start kind of lifting up things and looking underneath some of the dust-covered items to see if there's any trunks or chests or things that could be opened.
You do find next to the iron stove is a wooden trunk. Let's see.
I'm gonna kind of pull back and go, "Oh, I found one," and open it up.
Inside, you see, wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood, some skeletal remains.
You know what?
I'm gonna kind of lean down and pick one up and kind of move it over. Can I tell how long these have been in here? Kind of inspected.
Rob, give me a medicine check. What'd you get?
3.
It's hard. You can't really discern how long they've been here or cause of death or anything.
These have been here for forever.
Can I
Weasley, yeah.
discern what creature it is?
It is a human. You can kind of just. You're familiar with human remains. 3.
I mean, at this point,
You've caused many a human remain. You're fairly familiar with what it looks like, so you can definitely tell immediately that it's just a human.
Ugh.
how big are these bones?
You can also give me a medicine check. Anyone
cool.
who would like to inspect the remains can give me a medicine check.
All right.
Sally kind of goes over to the edge of the crate and sticks her head over to look inside. Oh, I did a digital roll. Sorry, I got a 17.
You're good. Yeah, you can do,
mine's a
you can
9.
do either, whatever you want.
It's just such a habit.
The 3 are you rolling?
Yeah, I got a 7.
7. Okay, so Ellie, you determine that this was a young woman. She was stabbed to death.
It seems this young woman came to a very untimely death.
Do you think we should add them to the bag as well? And Emery holds it up, going so we can bury it.
Have you seen any young women ghosts around here?
I feel better safe than sorry. Any bones.
Not a half bad idea.
You also see that the clothing because this has clearly been here for a long time, so there's still some clothing on this, and very much resembles that of a typical nursemaid's uniform.
Okay.
Wait.
If you recall,
We did see the ghost.
I was there was this banshee lady who kind of looked younger, I guess. Maybe that was her. She seemed kind of angry.
We could put them all down.
It would be best if we did bury her then.
Yeah. Emery's gonna reach in and grab the clothes around the bones.
the bed sheet that she's wrapped
Yeah,
in.
she's gonna wrap it in and then shove it in the bone. She's yeah, we'll save that for later.
All right. Yeah, but you also all see the secret door, which is not so secret to you because you're all aware of it. The rest of the furniture, if you go through the rest of the room, it's all just real basic furniture. It's fancy because these clearly were somewhat wealthy people, but none of it is sus.
Okay, well, that's fine. So, let's go downstairs.
I'm gonna kind of creak open the door and go, after you.
Oh, I'm not going first. 3 can go first.
3, would you like to go first?
It's difficult to hit things with a bow from up close.
You
But you're
guys
like
just
a
watch as
shield.
Ellie quietly waddles with her cane toward the door and goes, I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I guess
I'll
I'll
go
go.
third.
No, okay, I'll be at the end.
So you see a narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone that starts in the attic and descends lower and lower and lower. And you go down into...
Down?
Yes.
In an earlier round?
And with that, you all may take level 2.
Thank goodness.
You know what it takes going downstairs.
Wow, what a workout.
That sounds better in my head.
What a workout.
Thick cobwebs fill the shaft of the staircase and make it very difficult to see ahead of you. You can't really see more than 5 feet in front of you.
Great.
This basement is okay. I genuinely was expecting like a room.
This is massive.
They are rich after all. Like,
oh no, there's so many potential enemies in here.
Oh yeah, this ain't just
house
a
is
basement.
huge.
This is more than just a silly little basement. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a narrow tunnel stretching before you that branches to the north and south. And the moment you kind of leave the stairs, you start to notice this ghostly chanting that kind of whispers at the edge of what is audible. And you can't make out what words, what language are being chanted, but it is incessant and echoing, like it's in the back of your mind, like, but it's, yeah.
Emery's gonna walk down the stair as everybody kind of like walks forward and like very like timidly she's gonna be like, so how about you guys like wake me up when like this nightmare ends?
I'd kind of hoped that, you know, maybe the basement would just be quiet and dusty like the rest of the house.
They must have a really good like sound system.
What's our plan?
Maybe
though?
like lift. Well, it's either we go up or we go down more.
No, like why are we here?
The brother is in the basement.
Well, yes, but like if we come across whoever is singing, who are we?
The maintenance? I mean, I do have like the cleaning outfit.
Yeah, we could be looking for a leak in the basement.
Yeah, we're maintenance.
Hired by well, did we get the
the
mother's name?
Dursts.
The Dursts.
We were hired by the Dursts.
Yes, I think that's a great plan. What do you think, 3?
I think we're all going to die down here.
I really need to invest in maybe like optimism module.
Yeah, can we like find a way like do something like, yeah, there needs to be like upgrades somewhere. It's not here, but
Could be.
I don't know. Why don't we ask the DM? Just kidding.
I look around for robot parts.
I find this thing that makes me level 20. Oh my god, guys, we saved.
yay. Well, I guess the choice is either we're gonna like go north or we're gonna go south. I mean, we're gonna have to go somewhere.
Camp Green Lake or jail.
Can we hear the location of the chanting?
No.
Just everywhere.
Would you say it's everywhere?
Yes.
This chanting is everywhere.
You cannot discern where it is coming from.
Great. All right. And Emery's gonna like reach into her bag and be like, let's figure out where we're gonna go. Like, heads we go north, tails we go south, and we'll just kind of go from there.
Tails
So she's
never
gonna go
fails.
and like she's gonna flip a coin. So I have tails, surprisingly. So I guess we're going down again.
It seems to be a winner. I felt more powerful after we went down before, so maybe if we keep going down.
You guys head south and you see two let me look at my actual map to see.
I would kind of like, as we're going down, like I'd like be looking in the doors, kind of sneak in. I'm not. Am I sneaking? I'm being quiet.
We're not trying to make too much noise.
As you head south, you see kind of on either side these openings that lead to these small little alcoves. And in these alcoves, you can see these stone slabs that each that have names on them.
Oh. Do we want to like have two go one side to go to the like other?
Yeah, I'll take the left side. That never eats soggy waffles. The west side.
Okay. I guess I'll go into the east side.
All right. We'll do 3. The one you are standing at. The stone slab is etched with the name Rosvalda Durst. If you want to move the stone slab, it will take an athletics check.
Okay.
Great.
17.
You successfully move the stone slab aside, and you see the chamber beyond contains an empty coffin on a stone bier.
Which one of them was Rosvalda?
The girl.
Yeah.
I think I'm holding Rose.
I'd take her. If you let me.
Sure, yeah.
I'll put her in the coffin, but like arrange her so that she looks like, you know, not like just like a pile.
Not just
That
a pile of
seems
bones.
rude.
Yeah.
Get the stick in there.
Wow.
You reassemble the skeleton with the precision of a forensic investigator. There, as you place the bones in the coffin, this you hear kind of like you get this feeling that something has settled.
Three. That was nice of you.
I feel nothing, but continue.
Callum, the one in front of you, is labeled Thornbolt Durst.
Oh,
And if you want to move the stone slab, you will have to make an athletics check.
I'll go
help you.
for it.
I'll
Do
help
it.
you. Why don't I help you?
Yeah, take the help action.
I appreciate
Here's
it.
a help.
So the first one's a 14. And
I take
the next
one look at your
one's
arms and
a 0.
You are unable to move the stone slab. You like try really hard. You get really close. You think it's about to budge, but you just can't quite get it.
3. No, you have to lift up. I think up and over.
Okay.
I would just
22.
Yeah, you easily move the stone slab by yourself.
Do you have a what's your bonus to athletics?
It's only a +3, but I got a 14.
Mine's a
and 19.
-1, so
If we were doing acrobatics, if I could like backflip this door open, that'd be sick.
Just like flip off of it.
Unfortunately, you can't backflip the door open.
Bummer.
But you see the chamber beyond contains an empty coffin on a stone bier.
I think we found the one for Thorn as well. Emery.
Yeah.
Thorn is over this way. When you have a chance.
Before I leave, what name am I seeing on the slab
The
of
name
the door in front of it?
On your slab says Gustav Durst, which you recognize as the
Ew.
children's father's name.
Ew, goodbye. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back over to where Caleb is.
I'll kind of move out of the way. You can.
Yeah, let me
Tight spaces.
put
Here.
these in there.
Did you sort the bones? Do you know which ones are which?
Yeah, so like his bones are not wrapped in the other blanket. So like she's gonna like open it up and kind of like pull out the wrapped blanket and kind of set it down real quick and then go, all right, and like dumps it in. But she's gonna go, that's not right, and try to like put it in the correct order. Like the head goes here and like the arm bone's connected to like the elbow bone and
I think you flipped the arm and the leg.
Oh, oops. That must be a femur or something. Tibia.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them,
clavicles. Right? Yeah. She's gonna like Tetris with these bones.
You know what? I didn't make 3 do this, but because of this delightful flavor, I'm gonna say give me a medicine check.
Great.
What'd you get there, bud?
That's gonna be a solid 9.
You make a relative humanesque shape. They're not in the right order by any means, but you make a humanoid shape, and as like you leave the bones there, you once again feel that like something has settled.
This is such a weird feeling. Why do anyone else like feel that?
It's like a gentle sense of relief.
Yeah.
I think the house just sighed.
I'm a little unsettled again.
Yeah, I mean, like, cool, but like,
I think perhaps the spirits are at rest.
You know what? We did say we were going to lay them to rest. And like, sure enough, we found where their burial area is. We don't have to do it later. Great.
Ellie.
That'll definitely get us to deed the house.
It's ours now.
I forgot that was even something we were trying to do.
We're just trying to take over the town, actually.
Didn't you guys?
Casually, yeah, we want to own that.
We also have the deed.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, we also have the deed.
Oh, we do have the deed.
Three has the deed.
Sorry, I have.
Yeah.
It's my house, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
So before Emery starts kind of like leaving the hallway, she's gonna look at like 3 and Caleb and be like, so over on the other side, like I saw Gustav Durst's name on like one of the doors. So I guess like the parents are over there. So I don't think they're like out and about.
Yeah, Ellie, you see the one in front of you is etched with the name Elizabeth Durst.
I believe Emery is correct. This appears to be the mother's burial site.
Do we
Actually,
do we put like the that I've made in with one of them?
maybe we should like open the doors first. Hey, 3, you seem to be like really, really good at opening these slabs. Like maybe you can open them.
Now that you've said that, I'm gonna like roll a good 2.
I'm gonna say it.
We could fabricate a whole story. Maybe Elizabeth was having an affair with the maid, and they wanted to be buried together, and that's why we put them together.
So are you opening Gustav's or Elizabeth's?
I'll start with Gustav's.
Okay.
That's a 17 again. So.
Yep. You open. You move the stone slab aside, and you see an empty coffin atop a stone bier.
Ew, that's not good.
Oh, so Daddy's still up.
Or at least he's not. His bones aren't buried here, but he could be dead somewhere else.
Could have missed the bones somewhere.
Or maybe he's not dead.
Given what we've experienced so far, I'd assume he is undead.
Well, if he isn't dead, then I would like to give him a strong talking to. Those poor children didn't deserve to be treated that way.
I agree.
I agree. Well, there's only one more to do. Let's see what's behind door number 4.
You give me another athletics check.
Like break my back.
Just short circuits.
That's an 8.
You are unable to open this one.
No, you gotta use your bend your knees and kind of lift up.
What's the check?
Athletics.
I mean, I could try.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Like, Emery's gonna be like, I don't know if this will work, but like, sure. You know, like girl power or something. I'm throwing these dice out the fucking window. That's another 9.
You try so hard and you get so far.
And I didn't get so far. And it doesn't even matter. Yeah, no. But also like 3 9s are like 666, like upside down. Those dice are cursed.
Ellie's gonna push her little sleeves up and go, I'd like to give it an attempt.
God, I hope you roll really high.
It's a 6.
You too.
I don't want you to like break a hip or something, so like maybe you should stop.
Yes, I suppose these old bones aren't as strong as they used to be.
Sure, it's glued down or something.
I used to be able to carry 3 babes on either arm, and look at me now.
I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Can I like start like being like, can I need to give you a
18.
bargain spree. Oh, okay. Someone did it.
In clutch right at the end. You with how much everyone else has been trying to jiggling the stone slab, you finally manage to get purchase and push it aside. And inside the crypt, you see a stone bier with an empty coffin atop it.
Oh, none of them made it down here in time.
I don't like this.
Lady made it into one of these?
No.
Do you think that
I'll
they have
hold on
one?
to it for like now.
No.
I'll just hold on to it for right now.
It seems like a poor decision. Perhaps if she did not get along with her masters, it may enrage her more.
Yeah, so
That's a good point.
Someone make me an Arcana check on these bones. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm holding them. I was gonna say I'm also holding them. So
Yeah, whoever would like to, just give me a little Arcana check.
I got a 14.
14?
Yeah.
13.
13? With a 14 and a 13, you recall the specter that you defeated in the nursery. And that you dissipated this specter.
What was that? Let me look back at that one note. Wait a minute.
So we laid her to rest by killing her ass?
We did talk.
You might have.
I vaguely remember.
That's not those. I feel like there was a letter that like we found earlier.
Yeah, you guys did find a letter that didn't really have anything to do with the you guys found a letter from Strahd.
That's right.
Something
in
about
the same
like
room as the deed, you found a letter from Strahd, my most pathetic servant. You are but worms writhing in my earth. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dreadlord and master Strahd Bonzarovich.
Okay, I like wasn't sure if it had more into it. I was like, I feel like it talked about people, but like
No, it did not.
Here's the key to defeating me.
I think I'm gonna ask my boyfriend to call me a worm in his earth when I see him.
You know what Sarah did too. Got it.
That takes a whole new meaning to would you love me if I was a worm?
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're done here. Let's continue on.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna keep heading south?
Absolutely.
All right.
Kind of peering around the like.
This room contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn in the dirt floor.
This is a lot of bones to put to rest. Do we could collect them?
I don't have enough pillowcases.
Perhaps it would be best if we left these ones be.
You also see there's a dark alcove in the south wall. The cardinal directions in this area are a little bit funky. It's north is I think it has it on the thing. Yeah, it's all rotated 90 degrees.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. So it looks like there's what? Can we see like an alcove here?
Yeah, it's just a dark little alcove.
Down here.
Yeah, there's like you could keep going here. You could keep going here. You just would have to like round that corner to see kind of what's there.
Peek my head into this dark little alcove.
Where'd it go? Where'd the thing go? So as you do, where's the stuff?
An arrow comes straight at you.
Stop it.
Let's see.
Listen, I don't know what are you looking for, Evelyn? Stop it.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Treasure? Cool.
Ooh, I like that idea.
As
my next level.
Trying to level up.
What's your passive?
12.
Okay. So you do see this coming. As you approach the alcove, a slimy tentacle pops out and tries to hit you, and probably does.
Rip.
I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Yeah, sorry, ignore that. I didn't need to click that. A 21
crafts.
You take. Where's my d6?
I would like to as a reaction, can I grab Ellie and pull them back a little?
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
And y'all can roll initiative. As you see a Grick.
I hate grit.
Not great.
As you see a Grick.
Okay.
3.
Also a 3.
I have a 9.
I had 18.
Another 9. Weird.
Okay.
I rolled a 23.
No, seriously, it's been freaking 9s.
Okay, so Ellie, what did you get?
3.
Emery, what'd you get?
A 9.
Callum, what'd you get?
18.
And
what a number to be
what'd you
sus
get?
A 23.
23.
You
Okay.
get angel numbers, Heather.
Gonna give this guy an initiative.
Fourth
That's
one.
Your angel numbers.
12.
What does 999 mean?
No, we're gonna find out.
Oh, 9999 is linked to endings and new beginnings. Great.
That could be
It
a
was
good
nice
thing.
knowing. It was nice knowing everyone. I have a backup character.
Okay, good.
All right. 3, you are first in the initiative.
Because I yelled your name.
What would you like to do? You see this awful creature just
I'd like to run away. Just kidding.
you see just
Viable.
this
Yeah.
terrible beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in the mouth and its gaping maw.
Do it. Do it. Give me an attack roll.
Great.
Can I get some 9s in the chat for my terrible rolls?
9s in the chat.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use a feature that I have now. I'm gonna make it a favored foe.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna increase my damage against it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like read through what rangers do in the Tasha's, and I was like, this is so much better.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do this
Yeah.
earlier? And I was like, Evelyn, please let me change.
Yeah.
very funny.
Tasha's helps.
So I was like, great, I can walk through a forest, I guess. What is that? Okay, well that's great. Good damage, guys. Minimum damage on that roll. Where's my D4? Okay, no, but actually, how did I lose it? Okay, fine. I'll grab another one and then I'll look when it's not my turn. Sorry. So 1 + 4, that's 5 piercing damage on that, and then with the favored foe thing, that is an extra 2 damage. So 7 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hit this thing and it you hit it and it writhes a little bit.
So it's a sad body roll.
No. I hate all of those.
It begins doing just the saddest of body rolls. This has infected all 3 of the Magic Academy games now. Is the sad body rolls. Did you have anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
No, just stay where I am.
All right. Caleb.
Actually, boop.
Oh.
Move back to where I was because I realized my back was to an opening, and 3 would never.
Facts.
Pew. I'll just blast.
Me playing Will in Baldur's Gate 3.
I can't wait till you get like 2 of those.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit. It kind of hits the wall next to it.
Damn. Well, I
How
was
about
trying to
take
help
it
you
off?
there. Trying to help you there, Emery. Ellie.
All of us.
I'm gonna panic and run away.
Okay.
Kind of duck behind.
Oh my god, what a fucking coward.
I need my space.
It's now the Grick's turn.
Did we pull Ellie to like the side or something?
You could as an action pull them, I think.
I thought that's what Caleb did. Was like, oh shit.
Oh no, I pulled them back as flavor. I didn't really actually pull them back because they'll get an opportunity attack. If I hit, I just got Eldritch Invocation. I was gonna repel it 10 feet. To create that space for Ellie and give them an opportunity to attack, and I just missed. So
All right. It is going to try and hit you with its tentacle again.
level 2 warlock, I guess shit.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Ellie!
That is a That is 9 slashing damage.
Yeah, Ellie's down.
And because it hit you with its tentacle attack, it is going to make a attack with its beak.
Oh shit!
With advantage.
With advantage.
If it hits,
Well, I
that's
don't have any
2 failed death
reactions.
saves.
Does
Shit.
a 12 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You take I believe it's 1 failed death save? 2?
2.
2 failed death
Two.
When you're
saves.
unconscious, you get 2.
Yeah.
It's 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it's
go
2.
ahead and take 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
Oh shit!
And with that, it is Emery's turn.
Emery is gonna see Ellie go down and go, not our group grandma. And she's gonna go up and essentially jump onto the table. Like she's gonna like step up on, because she's, she's already stood on one table earlier. She's gonna stand on another one. And she's gonna point at this crick and be like,
Oh my gosh.
fuck you, but I can't do anything yet because she's in the way, and that will be 3. Shit.
She's on the ground.
You have healing?
I will say you can, because she's down, you can still hit the Grick if you're doing like a beam or like a vicious mockery or something.
Also very small.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was looking at doing Thunderwave, and I don't think she would like get out of the way of that one.
Oh no, we probably wouldn't.
Yeah, so but at that point instead, what she's gonna do is essentially kind of point at it and quietly under her breath,
Power kill.
surprisingly, I have it. Weird. She's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. She essentially is like singing like a really melancholic tune, speaking of this Grick's death. I wish I would sing something for you, but I did not have anything prepared for that specifically. So just, imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, that's a natural 1.
Perfect. 1, 2, and 3 d6 psychic damage.
And
I get to do 3d6 psychic damage on it, and it has to immediately use its reaction if it's available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
so because of where it is, it would have to. It's in the alcove, so it can't really move anywhere because it would have to get closer to you to get away from you.
Was it hiding specifically in that alcove, or did it come from somewhere?
It was hiding in the alcove.
Okay. Well, it can't move. I backed it into a corner. Hopefully it's like up against the wall at this point. And I'm going to roll some damage.
Up against the wall.
That's going to be 8 psychic damage on it.
Nice. You see like it, its head kind of swings around and it screeches a horrible noise in pain.
And I'm gonna try to at this point, Emery's gonna move forward, and since I can't, I could occupy the space, but I'm gonna literally stand over Ellie.
Okay. Cool.
And that will be it for my turn.
Ellie.
I'm so nervous.
Oh my
I'm not ready
god.
for this. I'm not ready for this. I needed to do some damage. Trust me, I could have done some healing shit, but like,
I'm gonna fucking cry right now with this character.
okay, this is terrible.
Here we go. Blowing on it for luck.
What's the, or do we say it out loud?
It's a nat 20. I swear on my fucking life it's a nat 20.
Ah.
You pop up with a singular hit point. It's not 20. You pop up with one goddamn
No
hit point.
way.
And it's the beginning of your turn. And a death saving throw is not an action, so you still have your.
So like Emery's standing over her, and essentially all of a sudden she like I guess with whatever grandma's strength she has, I feel like Ellie kind of pushes herself up really low, and like Emery kind of reaches her hand down and is like,
I actually grab onto your leg to help stand myself up.
Emery's like, shit, oh my god, you're not dead?
Nope, still standing. I'm assuming that's my only action for this turn.
No, it's not an action.
No,
You have your
you
whole
are
turn.
auto.
The
You're
only
up.
thing that happens is you do have to take half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, that's
Got
the
it.
only. Yeah.
Because this thing is afraid of Emery, does that mean I can
Me.
move away from it without an opportunity attack?
It's afraid of me, so it can't come near me.
It's already used its reaction.
Okay.
So you can move away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Absolutely stunning. I'm going to crawl under the table.
Get behind me.
Smart. You now have you have cover. You have cover under the table.
Okay. And then with my I can't believe that I got a nat 20. I'm so
Holy shit. A nat
And it's
1
not your
and then a
time.
nat 20.
I'm gonna cast
So
Fairy
good.
Fire as far away and just into that alcove as I can, because I know it's a 20-foot cube, but I kind of want to put the edge of the cube like in that alcove.
Mhm.
And the Fairy Fire is green, and for the duration, it needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
Holy
That
shit.
is an 11.
It fails. So for the duration, the objects and affected creatures shed dim light. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say the advantage on it.
We love to see it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on this turn?
Make a little prayer for.
Can I cry as a free action?
Oh, that was so clutch.
Damn.
We're back at the top of the order with 3.
You feel the table shift above you as 3 gets on top of it and is like,
Oh shit. Typically I'm actually here because I was standing in front of Ellie, but her cursor was there. So
and I'm like, oh good, now I can see it. I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Yeah.
you gonna let me know you're shooting, or are you just gonna whiz it past my head?
I'm
bitch.
tall and also an excellent shot.
How high
You
are
just
you?
come out with a reverse mohawk.
Oh my god. I need like a table to roll this on so it stops doing what it's doing. I was hoping for a crit. It would have been so cool, but I did not get one. I did get a 26.
Yes.
You can use your horns as like a little eyesight. Just in between.
Yeah, that's what it is. My horns show like an eyesight because they do go up like this. It's just 3 like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, tilt your head
Between
down.
the horns.
Suck a little.
That's 14 damage.
Damn.
Tell me how you kill this thing.
Yeah.
I throw Ellie. No, I'm kidding. I'm like, eat this, and then I throw Ellie. No. I stand on top of the table. I aim. You feel, Emery. You feel the arrow, like just like slice a little bit of your hair because I needed the downward angle. And I hit it in its mouth, but like through the bottom of its throat and jaw, so the arrow kind of sticks out there.
Nice. It writhes in pain for a moment, screeching these horrible sounds, and finally just flops over still.
Emery's gonna swing around and look at 3 and go, "Can you warn a bard?"
Is it gone?
Yeah, it's dead.
I'd like to loot it for anything useful.
It
My kill.
doesn't- it doesn't have any items on it, but if you'd like
its beak?
its beak?
Yeah, I would like to rip off its beak and attach it to an arrow.
Yeah, you can do that. We'll talk about maybe if that can maybe do something.
That's an improvised weapon. That's an improvised weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, you rip off its beak.
I reach over and go.
Yeah. Just
no knife, just.
I'm gonna crawl out from under the table, and you guys notice that there's just a fistful of berries in Ellie's hand, and she just smacks them all in her mouth and like obnoxiously starts to chew them. I cast Good Berry, and I'm gonna heal myself for 10 HP.
Did you find those under the table?
No,
I don't know if I made these.
Oh.
I was about to say, like,
Those probably wouldn't be too good if they were under the table.
Oh no, I may be through it, but I'm not that gross.
We did eat the bread earlier. It was a little mushy.
You ate bread earlier?
Yeah, like 2 sessions ago.
Fourth wall, is that you?
It was bread.
I would love it if 3 is intimately aware that we are all playing a game. And it's just like
only one that knows.
Honestly,
why do I hear dice rolling?
I kind of love that. If that's what you want to do, honestly, I support you.
But 3 would never say anything. 3's like, yeah,
No.
right. Like, I'm aware.
Yeah.
That's all.
But yeah, besides the body of the Grick, the alcove is otherwise empty.
Oh. Well.
I do not propose that I go first anymore.
Tell him.
Oh,
Yeah, you ran away. You're next. Yeah.
I just I'm so good from the middle.
You missed.
I didn't want to hit Ellie at the time.
Ellie goes over to you and she pats you on the hand and she casts guidance on you. She goes, "I believe in you, dear."
And that gives me a
D4.
Yeah.
Well, after me, and I'll just head.
Which way are you going?
Fuck if I know. I'm just gonna head south.
Okay. That is
More of a hallway. What a present.
Some.
The ghostly chanting you've been hearing grows louder. Noticeably so.
Hate that.
The ghost.
I hate it here.
As you all continue to move forward, there's kind of a couple ways you can go.
Yeah, I sit in the middle of this 4-way intersection and just kind of go, well,
And as you're standing there, the chanting grows just a little bit louder as hold on, I gotta do the thing. As you see rising from that's the wrong button. Rising from the ground are 4 cultists in they are
maintenance
We
has
really should
arrived.
be making perception checks ever.
4 ghouls rise up out of the ground and where's the page?
While they're starting to pop up, Emery's still kind of in that one room, and she's hearing the chanting get louder, and she's kind of sort of beatboxing to it, okay, cool, I'm gonna come around the corner, and then it's
and you can all roll me initiative.
Oh my god.
But maintenance, we're maintenance.
We're just here to clean up. Can I persuade them?
Please. Oh. Damn.
Really?
Yeah, you see these 4 ghouls. They're dressed in like these very culty robes. And as you have been kind of going through this whole thing, you've been kind of getting little hints about some cult operation that may have existed down here. I think the clearest reference to it so far that you guys have seen was probably in that letter from Strahd.
Strahd. Yeah. I don't know. Dead children also might be a little weird of a signal for that.
Are they like going to attack?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we rolled initiative.
roll initiative.
I already rolled it.
Ellie, what's your initiative?
19.
Emery.
18, surprisingly. That's 2 9s.
Calum.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Oh. And 3.
11.
Okay. And then 3, what's your dex?
God, we're bottlenecks.
I have a +4 to dex.
Okay, cool.
I'm fast as fuck.
Sonic the Warforged? What?
Do I see anything to my west?
That's your north.
Technically, yeah. There's a hallway.
I was on the right layer. You see a staircase leading downward.
Okay.
He's gonna run away. Great.
Let me. Yeah, I'll.
Hey, maybe these things have like low HP.
Oh my god.
You see a staircase, and you can tell that the staircase kind of continues, but there's also a path that goes east.
Is that up or down for that staircase at the back?
Down.
All of them down. It's all down.
My God.
We're level up.
Damn it.
Thanks, I hate it here.
We're gonna go.
Long rest in the basement.
Emery passes out just automatically. Oh no. That's her long rest. Oh no. Oh.
Okay, and I'm gonna quickly give these guys little color labels so that we can distinguish them.
So not going on the same turn. That kind of helps.
Yeah. So we're gonna say red, blue, green, purple. Calum, you are first in the initiative. What would you like to do, bud?
I'm just gonna kind of pull my neck back, and this black venom is gonna kind of roil out of it and kind of come down my body as I do Form of Dread.
Okay.
For 10 extra hit points.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
I'm going to take the disengage action and run up the stairs.
At this range, I would have disadvantage on my ranged spells, which is
stab him.
Homophobic. I don't have a
Shocking grasp?
dagger. So I'm going to take out my quarterstaff two-handed and just try to hit one across the face.
Red or green?
I'll go red.
All right. Give me that attack roll.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
That is full damage for 7 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Then it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's an 8.
18 fails. It is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
How much damage was that? 7?
7 points of damage.
And it's...
So I rolled an 8 minus 1.
9 strength.
And it is frightened of you.
It's actually
It has
8.
to run away.
Oh,
It has to run away.
Sure does.
Bye.
And if it's frightened of you, it has to use its reaction now to run away, or is that on its turn?
And now it's
believe
auto. It's auto. It has to get away from you.
Okay. Cool. It can
Yeah.
go here.
It bumps into the other one. They tumble down some stairs.
Buddies in
You
the
know.
way.
It'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Corner room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That one is frightened and has been injured. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I got right now.
All right, Ellie.
Because
There's 4 of them.
because I'm a small shaped creature, I can move between like in the space of other creatures that are larger than me without there being any sort of issue. So I'm gonna kind of squish between 3 and then or past 3 and like kind of stand right behind Callum. I'd like to cast Entangle down this hallway, like where green and pink are. And they both have to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Okay. So we're gonna make it for green. That's an 8. That fails, I assume.
Yes.
And that's a natural 20 for purple.
Bummer. But green is entangled.
Cool. So the green one is restrained.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm
It's
gonna
also
shoot an
difficult
arrow
terrain.
through green into purple and kill them both in one hit.
There you go.
Down for it.
Yuck
Yuck these yucks up.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
All right, that brings us to Emery.
Great. As I was beatboxing around the corner, she's gonna come down and be like, cool, more corners. All right, great. And so it was 5, 10. She's gonna peek around the corner for 3, and she's at least gonna catch the green one and go, what did you all do? What? And because there's so many people in front of me, I honestly can't do anything.
So
Now,
you can move. So we learned this in Odyssey. You can move through a friendly creature's space.
I believe it's considered difficult terrain.
Yes,
difficult,
it's considered
so
difficult terrain.
10,
but you can move through
20.
their space.
I really wouldn't be able to get too far because I would be once again on top of everybody where like Caleb and Ellie are. Even if I was to get there, plus they're also in the way. And yeah, so what she is gonna do is oh damn it. There's really nothing I can do. What do I got? What type of inventory do I have in terms of weapons? I have a bunch of swords and pretty jewelry. Great. For right now, well, actually, no, she can do something. Once again, she's going to eye out green, kind of peeking around that corner. And slowly, once again, just kind of start kind of whispering and like singing a low, like melancholic tune towards green, and it will have to make a wisdom saving throw for dissonant whispers.
All right, let's get that wisdom save. 7.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
So it's gonna take my 3d6 psychic damage. Shit, I dropped one. I'll just roll another one. So that's going to be 7 damage on it. And once again, it will have to immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me.
Okay, so he's going to move.
He's going to get down there.
Nope, not purple. Didn't want to move purple. He's going to go all the way down here.
Dope. Yay, they're running away,
wait,
guys.
He can't move because he's restrained.
Oh yeah. Well, he has to in action, so it does have to use his reaction. When it comes to entangle, they have to make another save to get out of it, right?
Strength save, yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn or at the beginning of their turn.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
at this point, like I feel like he would struggle, like trying to leave.
Yeah, like this ghoul is like entangled in all these vines and is like trying so hard to like move backwards and just can't, and is very like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Not the tiny little tiefling coming towards me.
Oh no, there's a small little, there's a cute little tiefling coming towards me. What will I do, woo?
He's gonna pull out her longsword and fuck this dude up. So yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
All right. It is now the red ghoul. This dude. Yeah. No, he what can it do? It can't move towards you, so I don't think it can do anything because it doesn't have a ranged attack. So it's just gonna kind of what I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna undo that.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. He's gonna move. He's gonna move past his buddy over here.
Great.
And that is his whole turn. 3. What you up to?
I'm gonna roll against the restrained one because I have advantage.
Yeah, you do.
That's a good thing because I rolled a 1.
Oh no. Shit! No, that was.
And that's a 19. So. Yay! So that's a 25, 20, yes, 27.
That absolutely hits.
Damn.
No extra damage this time, but that is 9 damage against green.
Okay. The green one is looking rough.
Great.
Let's just put it that way. Looking pretty rough. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move through Kellum to this right here.
Okay. And that brings us to the blue one, who is gonna move, who is not affected by anything, and is gonna move up here, and is going to make a. Which one do I want to do? Ooh, I'm gonna do that one. And it's going to make a claw attack against you, Calum.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay. And I'm going to take these as 5. You take 5 slashing damage. You're a half elf, right?
Uh-huh. Why? Why?
Because I'm trying to decide if a half elf would have to do this or not, because you're not technically a full elf. So I am gonna say make me a Constitution saving throw, but make it with advantage because of you got a little bit of elf in there.
Why do I feel like this is a charmed thing?
Probably is.
Ooh,
It's
hitting on you? Weird.
It's not a charm necessarily.
You said con save?
Yes,
if it's not charmed, it's frightened.
Is 15.
That succeeds.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hellish rebuke.
Okay. Give me that hellish rebuke.
You need to make a
dex save. 16.
16 saves, so fuck me.
No, you
I still
tried.
take half damage though, right?
Yeah, half of 7.
So 4?
4 if you round up.
Okay, and that is the blue one. So that
Dang it.
does that. Okay. Cool. And that brings us to the green one, who's not this one, who is restrained. Yeah.
And
Could we
scared of
take
me.
a 10-minute break?
Yes. Actually, we're
On that note.
let me get through these two, and then so that it's at the end of the round, and then we will take a 10-minute break. Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So the green one is gonna make that saving throw to try and get out.
So you can run away from me.
So it can run away from you. How does the 14 sound?
It passes.
Okay, it is no longer restrained, and it's gonna try and get away from Emery. That's all it's gonna do. And then the purple one, being under no conditions, is gonna run up and is gonna try and hit you again, Calum. With its, we're gonna do the bite attack this time. Does 16 hit?
Sure does. Sure does.
Ew, gross.
You take 9 piercing damage.
All right. My form of dread drops.
And that is the end of the round, and we will go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We will see you at 40 after the hour. See you soon. Welcome back. We are back at it with more Curse of Strahd. We are getting into it. Randall, I don't know if you've disappeared yet, but it looks like Emery is not on stream.
Not allowed.
I don't know if they can. Chat, let us know if you can hear. Chat, darling, are you there?
I don't think they can hear you. I tried listening and I can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm on it. Our lovely Randall had to step away for a moment for a meeting. Hopefully we can get Emery back up. Yes, browser's going down. Very likely the cause. Yeah. So, chat. New question then. How y'all doing? How you doing, chat? How you doing, chat? How are you guys? How are y'all? How's chat? How's everybody? Did you have a good break? Oh.
We're getting a lot of that crispiness from you again, Heather.
Feedback. Oh no. Oh,
Welcome to Tech Ju.
This is why we need Magic Daddy.
This will be a fun question for everybody. How many times have you played Baldur's Gate? What races and classes have you played, and who are you romancing?
Heather, refresh.
Refresh? Okay.
Yeah, refresh.
Oh, you're back.
You're back. And then you're gone, and now you're coming back.
And gone.
Okay.
Back and gone.
So I'm playing it through for the first time. I did a bad thing and purchased it despite not really having the money to purchase it.
Valid.
And then so I'm playing through my first playthrough. I'm not even done with Act 1 yet. I'm like I'm doing what I did in Divinity 2, where I like do every quest before I move on. And then like once I find all the quests that I find naturally, I go on to like, you know, a guide and I'm like, what quests did I miss? So I do those too. I'm playing Will because I also, similarly to Randall, like my first ever D&D character was a warlock. I just have I have an affinity for them. I really like them. And I'm currently, like, in terms of people I can romance, I don't know all their names yet. I don't like remember their names. There's Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and Gale, but I'm currently trying to romance Gale. And I really also, now that I have him available, kind of, not really, he's not a party yet, but I really want to romance Halsin, actually. And Halsin also is open to the poly thing, and I'm like, yes.
I am doing I'm doing a tiefling monk. Listeners who remember Call of the Netherdeep will remember Peter, my character from there. I literally just built him, and I'm trying so hard. I want to run. I started yesterday because I'm on a MacBook, and it came out finally full release for Mac yesterday. Puppy too. Okay, we can do all that. But just to wrap this up, I really want to romance Astarion. Yes. I'm so thirsty.
My boy.
The first time he sucked my blood and killed me, I was like, why is this really hot? Why is this really hot?
I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm so excited.
Well, he was like, can I? And I was like, okay. And then I failed my persuasion checks, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
Why does this make you feel some type of way?
I love vampires.
Yes.
So
listen, Astarion reopened the vampire door because like that I had in high school. Like high school, I was obsessed with vampires, reading books about vampires and like just all the movies. Right, Underworld is my favorite movie. Okay.
Yeah. When I first saw Astarion, I was like, I'm gonna hate this guy, and then I was like, I'm gonna hate this guy.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, so we are going to continue with some puppets. Unfortunately,
Heather's back.
Okay, we've got a Heather back. I don't know if we're gonna get you back up on stream because Randall is
MIA.
If anything,
oh, you're on. Okay, we're good. We're gonna keep going. Caleb is actually up first in the initiative.
Surprise.
So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up that character sheet, and he's gonna do Eldritch Blast. He's gonna do that sweet Eldritch Blast. On who's he gonna do it on? He's gonna do it on he's gonna do it on the blue one, which is we're gonna do that. That's a 13, and that hits. And that is a D10.
Perfect.
Ooh, that is 12 points of damage on that Eldritch Blast. We love to see it. The blue one is now also looking very, very hurt.
All right.
And with that, we are going to go to Ellie.
Okay. Since none of these creatures are entangled anymore, I'm gonna stop my concentration on that spell. And I'm going to take my little dagger out of my pocket, and I'm gonna try to stab the blue ghoul.
Go for it.
Shank him.
Is it a plus? Is it attack +3 to hit? Is that what that means?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a dirty 22.
Wow, she's mad.
Lady stab.
She's mad.
I get it's a 1d4 plus 1. Let me find a d4 really fast. 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is now on death's door. It is not. It is not okay. Is there
I'm
anything
going
else
to
you'd like to
continue to
do on
kind
your
of use
turn?
Callum as my meat shield, but that ends my turn.
Okay.
That's a good call,
Emery.
honestly. Cool.
So wait, is sorry, just clarification question. When you say death's door, does that mean it's like rolling its Constitution saving throw like a zombie would, or like is it like just really close to dead?
It is really close to dead. So
Okay.
kind of it's one of those like weird unspoken language things in D&D. So fun thing for other people is generally the way I've heard it used and the way I use it is bloodied is half hit points and death's door is usually when there's like around 5 or less. It's just kind of like they're just kind of like little nods to kind of give the players a little bit of like a hey, like a
go after this
almost
one.
There. Yeah.
Go after this one first, you know?
That sort of thing.
Hurts, I think, above half, but you've done damage, you know?
Yeah, like look and hurt is like you've done some damage, you're probably still above half. Bloodied is usually once after you reach that halfway point.
Okay.
I have been playing D&D for 3 years, and I'm just now learning these. Thank you.
Oh, it might be like a unique thing that like is used infrequently. It might have been like a DM I used to play with. It might have been their thing. I don't know, but it's
my DMs use it.
I think it's what I use.
I hear it all the time. I just always kind of like made an assumption based on like a gut feeling. So
yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah. We got it.
Okay.
Emery, what you up to?
So, I'm gonna at least finally kind of move into that corner here. There's really kind of not too much I can do in terms of moving forward as to where these undead are. And I am trying so hard not to burn out too much in order to at least... Oh, it's not. Well, you know what? She's going to kind of peek around the corner and make fun of this sad excuse for a corpse that somehow just can't stay dead. And she's going to cast Vicious Mockery on Blue.
Do it. That's a wisdom save.
Yep. I'm going after the wisdom.
That is a 16.
Yeah, somehow he has way too much gunk and grossness in his ears that he can't hear me.
Yeah, you give your mockery, and he just kind of looks down at like his decrepitness and his robes, and it's just like,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I can't do anything, guys. Let's. I hate this place.
And with that, it is the red ghoul who literally is just gonna stay put, just gonna stay in this other room for now. Because the frighten was from dissonant.
His form of. No, so
that
it's
was
from Form of Dread.
Oh, and Form of Dread is gone.
Went down, so I don't. But if he's in the other room, he may not know that it's like.
There's not really a door there. It's kind of an open passage, but I kind of wanted to figure out ways to like cordon things off. There's not really because I don't pay for Roll20. There really wasn't a good way to fog everything. So.
So what do you
like?
Also,
I mean, as someone who pays for it, it takes 30,000 years to do that.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This would have taken
hours, literal hours.
Quite a lot of time. But yeah, he's just gonna move up here then and can't do anything else for
He's
now.
like, I'm gonna come back and just see what's going on. Real
He's gonna
quick.
just pat his buddy on the shoulder, and that's all he can do. So
Cool.
3. What you
Yeah.
up to?
So I'm gonna Callum duck.
Callum ducks.
I'm gonna throw my knife at Blue for a dirty 20 to hit, and it deals 8 damage.
Take him out.
Dead.
Great. And then I'm gonna move into Callum's space with my hand axe and do an offhand attack at Purple.
Do it.
And then once I do that, I'll move back out of the way.
All right, roll me that attack.
Yes. Oh, nice. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Don't mind my uncle skulking in the background.
Is it a snake? What is that?
It's a, I don't know. What is that actually?
I think it's a mink.
It's like a mink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it's so real.
It's so real.
That's a 3. That's, there's no bonus on that. It's just 1d6. So that's 2 damage on the purple.
Nice.
Any damage counts.
Yeah, I
That's a
figured I'd rather hit
Absolutely.
2 than just hit 1 really hard. I'd rather hit 2.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm gonna, as I step out, I'm like, give me that knife back. Rip it out of its corpse and put it back.
You have your knife back. And with that, Blue is dead, so no, not worrying about that one anymore. The green one is down here. That's the one that's frightened of Emery.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the green one is gonna literally just stay put and just kind of cower in the corner.
Good. I'm coming for him.
Very injured. Quite bloodied. Not at the door, but certainly near the stoop. And then we are going to go to the purple one, who is going to, because that corner makes it tricky. He's gonna go for the easiest target, which is Calum.
It's Calum.
Rude.
Welcome back.
Hi.
You're about to get hit.
Yeah, maybe I might roll poorly.
Hit on.
I'm gonna use
Ooh.
a different. I'm gonna use a different die. I'm gonna use this one. That's a natural 1.
Woo!
It misses.
Great.
It drops its arm because
Yeah. And we're back
It
at the top of the
swings.
order with Calum.
Oh my gosh, I came back just in time. Okay.
Last round you did an Eldritch Blast.
What? That's crazy.
I mean, it hit,
It's
so I
almost like you're a
mean,
warlock or something.
Will
did
I
hit,
get
it did.
disadvantage if I go for red with the Eldritch Blast? Because I'm doing a ranged with someone in melee combat.
Oh, I
you would
probably
if it was
should've
Baldur's
rolled
Gate
that
3, but
I
no.
probably should have rolled that with disadvantage. I
That's
don't
fine.
think so. I think with this spell, I think it's different. I don't think it works the same.
You have disadvantage on an attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated.
Well, you're not within
Oh.
5 feet of red, so you can.
Yeah, but
You
I am 5
could.
feet of a hostile. I would get disadvantage because purple is next to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I cannot range
Yeah.
that. So I will go ahead and ooh, I don't want to burn. How are they looking?
Purple looks all right. Green is like standing by the stoop, not quite at death's door, but certainly is standing near that stoop. And then red looks all right. Red is hurt, but red is not like red's not bad.
I'm going to burn my last form of dread.
oh, Calum, like, we need to get you some weapons.
I am tanking for you right now. Love me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be you'd do better out front, like if you had, like, I don't know, like a sword or a dagger or a rapier. I mean,
Wasn't
you
with my
borrow one of
sling
Monk's
equipment.
swords.
Do you just not have a weapon at all?
9, 10,
A bow.
11.
Well, you
Oh.
have the quarterstaff.
Yeah. I need a finesse weapon, not a strength based weapon. Which would be better.
Oh shit! Here, you want to borrow some of mine at some point? When we,
Sounds wonderful. Actually,
Give this man a knife immediately.
Here, you borrow one of my daggers.
So I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff. Is that one still entangled?
No.
No, the entanglement has dropped.
Well, that's a 3 to hit.
I have a finesse.
Unfortunately, a 3 does miss.
All right, that's it for me.
Or you could take Pact to the Blade next level.
You could.
I've thought about, since none of us are melee, going melee with this character.
Ellie. You're up.
Yeah, Ellie's going to whack at the ankles of Purple with her cane.
Do it. Do it up. Smack. Smack, smack.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, a 15 does hit.
Okay.
Sweet.
I need to find a D8 now.
You also missed us all talking about how hot it was the first time Asterion accidentally kills you.
Yeah.
In BG3.
In the beginning, when he grapples you on the ground.
Oh
my god, I'm not there yet. I haven't reached it yet.
Okay. No more talking about Baldur's Gate.
5 damage.
5 damage, nice. Yes. Looks hurt. Looking hurt.
That's my
ankle.
turn.
All right, Emery, what you up to?
Dope. Since I can't get through everybody, but now that there's an open space, now that like she peeks around the corner and sees that one of them is like dead and on the ground, she's like, cool. So I guess I'm gonna go and actually do something. So she's gonna kind of walk. She's gonna like push through Caleb and Ellie and like get right here at Red. And let's see if this works, because I mean, it's either do I use do I pull out the longsword and fuck this thing up? Yes. Emery's like, you know what? We're pulling out the big guns, and she's gonna pull out this longsword that she took earlier from upstairs, and with 2 hands, she's gonna try and like whack it down on Red.
All right, give me that roll. Give me that attack.
That's gonna be a 16.
16 hits.
Dope. That's a D10.
We love a big sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 7, I think, slashing damage. Yeah.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
This thing is just past bloodied.
Good.
I love
Emery's
that
like
name.
holding it, slashes it in. She's just like breathing heavy now, like just slowly, like I'm going to kill everyone. Surprise! I took a level in barbarian.
Ooh, plot twist.
A barbarian bard. A barbarian? That'd be sick as hell.
Barbarian.
Barbarians
Watch
are
out.
good.
You can't cast spells, but you can play music.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I'm ready to fuck this red guy up.
All right, Red, being smacked around by your sword, is none too pleased about that, and is going to make an attack on you with its claws, which is a 15 to hit.
Just one above my stuff.
Dang.
You
one
are
over.
going to take 7 slashing damage,
Yes.
and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Great. Con save. Okay.
I believe in you. You have this. You've got this.
You also have
That's
inspiration.
Okay, so that's a 13.
A 13 saves.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I was ready. And so I was sitting here looking at my inspiration going,
About to
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna like it's gonna like slash her and she's gonna like, okay, like no one said this was a cat fight. You need a manicure, please. Gross. Ew.
All right, and with that, 3, you're up.
That's a 26 to hit red.
Yup.
I like curve the arrow around Kellum and then through Emery's horns again, and
She literally feels it again, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
I'm gonna roll damage now. Great, that's 9 damage.
Dead.
Yeah. So I curve an arrow, which is not possible, by the way.
I believe in you.
What about that one movie where they're like curving the bullets?
With the bullet. That's all I'm thinking of. It's like that. It's magic. It works.
Bullet.
Yeah. So I kill you all. No. I shoot red, and then I curve it through red, and then it comes back to purple, and then green, and I just win. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even know that was possible in the mechanics of the game.
And then I'm gonna.
Hear me out.
I'm gonna save those for an actually difficult fight. All right, go. That's the end of my turn.
Mage hand on the arrow could technically.
The green one is still frightened from the dissonant whispers.
I'm coming for him next.
Do I get to? Do I get to make the save again?
I think so. Every turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then he's gonna make that save again. It's wisdom, right?
Does it use an action? I think it does. It does. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
No. So it doesn't even say anything in terms of when it comes back.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's just. It also doesn't give a duration.
Maybe it's just that turn.
Must immediately. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's okay. So it's not actually the frightened condition. It just has to move away from you.
Yeah, it was frightened in the moment. So I guess he can come back.
Yeah,
but I'd like to think he's still scared of me.
Oh yeah, you still make him nervous.
Make him nervous.
He's gonna.
No one else does. Me.
He can't really get to, well. Just the reach.
He'd really have to
reach. He'd have to get all up on his buddy, and he's not going to do that. So we're going to just then go ahead to Purple, who, once again, Calum, you are the easiest target.
I know. I'm the tank today. Me and my beefy character.
You're the tank?
Is that a natural 20? Fuck me.
That's crit.
You're the tank?
And that is a...
Right now.
It's a claw attack. Did I say what it was before?
No.
All right. It's a claw attack. I need you.
Oh my god.
That's at least 3 dice.
So that's... you take 12 slashing damage, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Not if you're down.
I am not down, but my form of dread drops again. Constitution saving throw 17.
That passes.
Hellish rebuke.
Go ahead and give me. I need to make a dex save. That is 10.
He fails. That's 15 points of damage.
Purple is dead.
Yeah.
Bursts into flames.
Yep. Purple bursts into flames. And we are back at the top of the order with Calum.
I'm as soon as that one bursts into flames, my eyes just light up with a fire as a Eldritch Blast green in the face for a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
11 points of damage, and I push him back up against the wall.
Describe to me how you kill this.
You see in this moment as my body set out these tendrils of ooze towards the first one that burst into flames, and then just immediately through the flames, these Eldritch Blast fires through it, hitting the one into the back, and it pushes him against the wall and just kind of splatters him into it. And I kind of look over and go, 2 down. Oh, they're all down.
Right.
Oh, they're all dead. Oh, look at that.
Wait.
So I'm
Red
describing it. I knew that.
Wait, did Red die from?
Yes, Red died.
3. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I just forgot to delete the token, but yes.
Okay.
So you now have a couple of different ways you can go at this 4-way intersection.
Where do we go to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are like some good
around.
coffins back there.
Ellie looks around and looks at the room with the table and the bones on the ground and goes, "Could we perhaps have a little sitting rest over there?"
At least a short rest would be a little bit of a boon.
I guess we're gonna have that tea party.
That'd be quite lovely. I do have tea.
Let's get some tea.
All right, I will allow you guys to take a short rest.
Okay. Roll I get 3 whole hit points back. It's okay. When your hit points are 15, it's not bad.
Yeah, you guys move back into the room, and
D8
just to give a little bit about like the vibe of the dungeon.
Fuck yeah.
These rooms and tunnels are carved out of earth, clay, and rock. They are not particularly tall. They're about 8 feet tall, supported by thick wooden posts with cross beams. You can see on the ground centuries-old human footprints in the earthen floor, leading just kind of in whatever direction, all of them. And it is clearly been a long time since anyone's been down here. At least from what you can kind of surmise is that like it has the vibe of it hasn't been disturbed in a long time.
So,
Whoa.
what's the tea of choice for cursed dungeon full of cultists who sing terribly out of tune?
Well, I do have an herbal jasmine tea. I also have an earthier green tea and an energizing black tea, all of which came from my garden at home.
I think
I'd like the black tea, like my
Yes.
soul right now.
caffeine
And
would
like
be
the blood splattered on my face.
She
3.
gets the tea ready and she looks around and goes, "I do need a wee bit of fire to get the kettle warm."
I grab a piece of wood and I kind of put them into a little stack and cast firebolt, not fireball. Firebolt on it.
I cast fireball on the table.
We need fire. Let's go.
I wish it was a joke, but I actually had a party member do that in another campaign and just like ruin a whole section of a campaign because of it.
Man, brutal.
Anyway, she thanks you and waddles over to the fire and gets the kettle going. And after about 5 minutes or so, after the water's boiled, she hands you both a little mug of tea, and you realize she's got these little like china teacups in her bag that's just to have to have a tea party. And they're each like a little unique flower pattern.
These are adorable. I'm surprised they haven't broken.
I wrap them very well inside of my bag when I'm traveling with them. I wouldn't want them to break. My eldest daughter gave them to me. And I look at 3 and I go, "I don't have any motor oil or anything like that, unfortunately, but would you like some tea?"
Okay.
I'm gonna pour them a glass of tea, and I made a mixture of the jasmine and the green tea. I thought you might fancy it, and I hand it to you.
Pinky's out.
I just spilled water all over myself.
Are you sticking your fingers back in it to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You see
cool.
me? I take it, but I don't grab it like you would. I like hold it like this,
Yeah.
and then I take my hand and I just go plop.
Do tell me how you like it.
I start listing off the chemical compounds.
Quickly,
Oh my
fingers
goodness.
Google's chemical compound of tea.
Right.
I'll take that as you like it. Thank you.
Your short rest passes. You spend about an hour and a half just kind of having a nice moment with some tea.
Is
The
it
four of you sitting
chanting?
down. Oh yeah, you can still hear the
Is the
chanting.
chanting still going?
Oh yeah, no, you can still hear the chanting. You absolutely can
Great.
still hear the
We're just, like,
chanting.
We're gonna forget about that right now. It's just background noise, and we're just like having our pinkies out tea party. Just like we're just not gonna worry about that.
Mm-mm.
In.
No, welcome to
shit.
Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
So yeah, you guys just have a nice little tea party, and your short rest
Basement.
passed, and you get some hit points back in
Hell
this
yeah.
bone-filled room.
It's
And my spell
quaint.
slots.
And your spell slots. We love a warlock.
Oh, rude.
Damn it! I hate it.
I don't get my form of dread, so I will not be taking anymore.
Yeah.
It's okay, you know.
Well, you guys have a couple options on places to go.
I think Emery's gonna kind of get up and like sees the alcove like over here and is gonna kind of like peek and see if like what's happening over here.
You see more stairs.
I think I'm gonna.
Does that go down?
Yep, they go down. You see more stairs going down.
I do think that maybe if we got rid of the cultists, though they did come from the ground, not the rooms. I was gonna say the rooms might be clear.
I have an idea, if you don't mind. Because of my small size, I often can pass without being noticed. I could waddle
Pass
on
without
ahead
trace?
just briefly to scout a forward if you'd like.
I don't want you to go down again.
I promise I will scream very loudly if something happens.
Okay.
I could lead the way.
Are you also naturally stealthy like I am?
No.
Yeah, 3, like, just hang back. Just a hot moment.
When we need the war machine, we'll flag you down.
You know.
So, would you like me to travel down the stairs over there or continue down that hallway where we fought those horrible creatures?
What do you guys think?
It's either we go down deep, or we figure out like where the like partially down stairs go.
I don't like the idea, but it may not be in our worst interest to see where the chanting is coming from as well. I believe it got louder as we headed down that hall over there.
You guys specifically, when you were in that like area, noticed that the chanting seemed to be coming from the north. So like this direction.
Okay.
Great.
Let's follow the chanting down the stairs. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
So are you guys going down these stairs?
I don't know.
You guys wanted to go towards like the chanting.
It is up towards Ellie.
I don't think Ellie wants to go downstairs yet. I think staying on this floor and exploring a little more seems better.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna go this
Fair.
way.
That way?
And check first.
Mm-hmm. Would you now,
Okay.
because of my naturally stealthiness, it says you can attempt to hide even when you are obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. So
Do you want me to go first in a weird way?
Like
I'm gonna stealth. Go.
I'm just
I'm
going to
good
be able to
stealth, but I
generous
need you
and
in front of me.
give me some sort of like maybe advantage on stealthiness or something.
Sure.
I mean, I'm also pretty sneaky
Why not?
myself, so like it could totally work. Like, 5 additional points is like really great.
But it's pretty good.
At what is in that area? Okay. Yeah, you move on down. you move on down the stairs and you come to this these like what appear to be some living quarters. A 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip descends to a water-filled cistern. A wooden bucket hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above the well. 5 side rooms once served as quarters. Each contains a wood-framed bed with a moldy straw mattress and a wood chest to hold personal belongings. Each chest is secured with a rusty iron padlock.
Do I see any signs of creatures, ambushes, anything like that?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
With a nat 20,
hell
you
yeah.
see that this room is entirely clear of creatures.
Okay. I kind of scurry back up the stairs and go, we're safe to move forward over here. There's nothing that's going to jump out at us.
All right.
Great.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this area not being covered in bones is slightly more pleasant than the area in which you took your rest. Yeah, there's a bunch of chests. Each one has a little padlock.
Can I go into like this room and try to smash the padlock off the chest in this one?
Yeah,
There was no
give me
attempted unlock.
a-
Smash.
Give me an attack.
Let's smash it with my longsword because it's still in my hands.
Fair.
All right. It's a nat 20
Yeah,
up.
you
plus 3, so it's a 23.
you swing your sword at this padlock, and it opens, and inside the chest is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles worth about 25 gold.
And she just goes, awesome. She takes it and she goes back out and she's like, guys, smash open the chest.
Ooh, sounds fun. I don't really
That 20 perception from earlier. Do I notice anything specific about this space, like what it was used for?
It's clear that it was living quarters. You can tell by with the nat, since it was a nat 20, I will say you can probably tell by the former quality of this area that perhaps senior cultists were here. But it has been a long time since anyone has slept in these moldy beds.
Okay, I share that information with the team.
Well,
Whoa.
hope there's less of them now.
Well, we did
Plus,
just kill 4 of them. They were ghouls, so clearly
they
not
did
human.
come out of the ground. Yeah, I don't suppose anyone is alive anymore.
I'm not sure what would be worse, if they are alive or technically no longer alive but still moving around.
I am gonna go into here and try to Eldritch Blast this crate open.
Okay, give me a attack roll.
14.
Give me one moment. What'd you say it was?
14.
That doesn't quite disturb the lock. You see that like it doesn't quite, not quite.
These look pretty tough. Not really sure how you all did that.
Everybody's like, it's what? Like it's hard?
Well, do you want to bash the rest open?
I mean, I could.
This is our house after all. We have the deed. Well, it's Three's house.
Yeah,
Our
just-
house. It's our
yeah.
house.
It's Yeah. So Emery's gonna go into the room Kaylin was just in, and once again go down, like swing the long sword off two-handed, just throws
Do
it
it.
down
Do
on
it.
it. That's gonna be a 12 on it at least.
Unfortunately, with a 12,
doesn't do it?
you don't quite get it open.
I'm gonna hobble my way into this room over here. Because of my small size, in order to wield a dagger, I would imagine that dagger is fairly like small and like slim.
Mhm.
Could the argument be made that I could try to use that to pick a lock?
I'm feeling generous, so I'm gonna say make
Let's take
me
advantage
a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Valid.
I like that.
Because it's not a proper thief tool,
Okay,
but
19 is the first one. 17 is the second one.
you, with your tiny little knife, managed to pick the lock open. you
Oh my
hit the
gosh.
DC. And that
God.
is you open the chest and you see a black leather eye patch with a carnelian worth 50 gold pieces sewn
Oh,
into
damn.
it.
I put
Damn.
I put
You put it on.
I put it on. I come out of the room and I go, look what I found. Do I look fancy?
You
No.
look like a pirate.
Are we pirates now?
Are.
Emery's gonna pull out the brush and be like, well, I got a hairbrush.
It looks lovely.
Right? And she starts brushing her hair.
Oh, I don't know if I
Um,
can do that.
Yeah, I know.
3
You know.
to themselves goes to this chest and is thinking about how they were taught to open a lock. And most locks open with like pressure applied in the right place. So I'm going to take out my piton and hammer
Okay.
and I'm going to stick it in and just.
Give me a.
Are you giving it like a lobotomy? Like what?
Well, most locks can be
guess-
opened with by like
Yeah.
forcing something that fits into the key with a hard
Yeah.
hit.
They
They're giving
can.
it the Volo treatment.
It's the
Give
Volo
me-
treatment.
Give me a. Give me a sleight of hand, I
Okay.
guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like sleight of hand or even like strength.
17.
Okay.
You.
I've heard that's the DC.
Hit it, and you do beat the DC. I'm not saying this. 17 is not the DC, but you do beat the DC. And that is room A. This chest contains 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces in a pouch made of human skin.
Hey, I'll take all of it. I also have 69 silver pieces now.
Nice.
Can we get a 69 in the chat?
69's in chat.
Oh my gosh.
How much was my eye patch worth?
The
25?
carnelian on the eye
No,
patch
50.
is worth 50.
50.
Yeah, the hairbrush is worth 25.
So I give it a little clink.
Nice. You have 2 more rooms. If you guys want to try any of the other chests. You still have this one that has been failed to be open, and then you got one over here.
What do I have? I don't think I have any lock picking things. I'm not that kind of bard.
Nope.
I just appreciate that you guys are doing all these different methods to open these. I think that's fun.
Okay.
Wait,
I'll go-
Calum, just Eldritch Blast it.
I did. I'll just. You want me to do it again?
Oh no.
It's a cantrip. You can do it again.
Oh wait.
Firebolt.
Yeah,
Are
light
you-
it on fire.
Are you casting Firebolt on it?
Yeah, and it'll burn and it'll make it weaker, and then I could kind of smash it open and grab the stuff out of it.
All right. You ignite the wooden chest, and just let it burn for a bit?
I'm lighting the top, not the bottom. I'm lighting the top.
Okay.
So that way the top gets like a little bit burnt, and then I'm kind of like kicking it off. To.
I want you to make me a dexterity check. I
Okay.
want
Dexterity check
kicking
or
this
saving
off.
throw?
check.
Okay,
Just maybe a little
dirty
bit.
20.
Okay, yeah, you kick off the smoldering bits in a very roundabout way of opening this chest.
gotta be
And
old.
the chest contains a silvered short sword worth 110 gold pieces.
I have a
Can
short
you
sword.
use that?
I
Can you use it?
think a short sword is.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
silver.
use
Is
it.
it?
Silvered is good too.
Yeah, silvered
Yeah.
is
Well,
good.
but also like, is it? You said you can do finesse weapons.
Yeah.
Short sword, I don't believe is a finesse weapon.
It's not
think it's
finesse. It's,
martial.
it's martial
It
or
is.
versatile.
I literally just pulled up short sword and says finesse light.
It
Oh.
is. Wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see
think short sword
silver,
is-
so does silver have
yeah.
an additional property? If so, could you send that to me later?
Ah.
Doesn't have to now.
Yeah, it does. I'll because because Kreia had a silvered spear, and I never looked up what silver did.
I think it's against certain enemies, which we will probably
Yeah.
encounter in this fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like this is a game where
Look.
you're gonna want silver.
Caleb, now you have a weapon instead of just like you bonking people. You can actually do the stabbing now.
Yeah, this is great. I feel much power, much wow.
Very well.
Well, I guess for this last chest, in the theme of doing something different each time, I'll take out my crowbar.
Nice.
Oh yeah, give me an athletics check for that one.
Acrobatics.
What does that mean? That's a 15.
Meets it, beats it. You inside are 3 moss agates worth 10 gold pieces each, folded in a piece of black cloth. You find 3 little gems.
Nice.
Sorry, you said the sword was worth how much?
110 gold pieces.
I'm curious with that chanting, with Emery listening to it, could she distinguish what language it might be?
No. It is indiscernible.
Okay. Because I do know like infernal and celestial. So I don't know if it's in one of those languages.
All right. I think
Yeah, you can't discern any of the words here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we like got a bunch of really cool things. What does everyone want to do like now? We like go
there-
down?
There are more stairs going up this way, and I point to where 3 is doing a little jig.
Is there like a weird invisible thing?
I just figured 3 could take the lead this time.
Yeah, you see
More
a
beds.
wooden table and 4 chairs stand at the east end of this room. To the west are 4 alcoves containing moldy straw pallets. With that 20 from before, whereas this other room seemed to be more of like the senior cultists, this is probably more for like initiates. But there really is not, there's not very much in here. There's a bunch of moldy straw.
Gross.
I would very much. Is this one a door up here?
That is not a door.
Okay.
So if you were to walk past it, I can reveal what's in there.
I was just curious. I was gonna do the ear thing.
Yeah, no, there's
my
no door.
non-existent
It's just
ears.
another little opening.
So are we gonna loop around, go back up, go up those stairs? We're
Sure.
running a marathon.
I'm just following 3 contentedly.
You see more of the crypts from before. So this one, you see a stone slab is empty, and as is the crypt. In this one, The stone slab leans against a nearby wall. Etched into it is the name Walter Durst, and the crypt is empty.
It's Walter.
Walter was the baby.
They
I was
call the
like,
baby
it's the
Walter.
baby.
Oh.
Okay, someone named Walt Disney Walter.
True.
Yeah, and he hated Jews.
True. So what does that say about this baby?
Whoa. I guess we gotta stop today. Sorry.
That's it, everyone.
I can see
so off guard.
Randall's brain is like, oh, what short am I going to make on YouTube out of this?
Some stuff I don't touch.
Yeah.
Make a TikTok out of that magic.
So if we come around this corner, we can just see like that, like down the hallway, like it just goes back like to where we were.
Yep.
Okay.
But so there's nothing in here that might signify that this one belongs to the other pile of bones that we found.
No, the slab is blank and the crypt itself is empty.
Maybe they were planning on having another child.
That would have been a terrible choice.
And they already made like a grave for it. What a weird family.
Maybe she was pregnant.
Gross. And Emery's just gonna be like, yeah, that's a note for me. And she's just gonna like pass through Ellie and just kind of, she's like, well, it's a circle now. Let's I guess like go back to where we were.
Ellie's like, pregnancy is actually a very beautiful thing. Let's talk about it now.
I've done it too many times.
Well, I guess we can go downstairs, but like there were some other weird like hallways. Unless everybody like is ready to just go. I don't like this chanting anymore.
Yeah, there's a hallway to the south and there's a hallway to the west.
The completionist in me really wants to explore everywhere.
Same.
Then let's explore everywhere. Let's do it.
Okay. I also understand.
We're
But if you were
never
like,
getting out of
that
this
sounds
house.
stupid because there's probably more ghouls, I'd also be like, that's fair. We won't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am worried about dying, absolutely, but that's why I put a poll up. So
What's the poll?
it's a prediction if someone will die.
Oh yeah.
I voted on
You're
yes.
I didn't even.
Just
I
to make it more
missed
interesting.
Damn. Okay.
Let's
It's either we die
go
now
for
or
it.
we die later.
go for it.
If this is the door, I will
Send
put my
it.
ear to it. If it's not a door, I will like edge my way forward
All
carefully.
right. It
One
is.
edgelord.
There is no door.
Just more bones.
This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. This room has exits in the west and north walls. Chanting can be heard coming from the west.
So what are the Toy Story balls?
That's the statue and the wolf.
Statue
Yes,
and
that
wolf.
is the statue.
With the dark crystal, which I
Great
am
movie.
not sure we should just,
You gonna what do you
I
guys
mean, if
see?
you want it.
I don't want it.
I will say, all of you can make me either a history or perception check.
Actually, I'm curious. Looking at the statue of the guy, does it look familiar?
That, maybe if you roll this check, you'll find out.
15.
I mean, I have been
perception.
looking at some paintings in two different places.
15 perception.
Okay.
Hey, me too.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 11.
You all recognize the statue. It's Daddy Strahd.
See, I was looking
Daddy.
intently at his portrait at the tavern. Okay.
Clearly now it's a gift to us.
Dope.
that rock.
I would assume we are all in this room at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys see that the statue depicts Strahd
Does the
Strahd.
dark crystal resonate with any like energy? Like, does it seem active?
That
I would love to help with that in any way.
no, it
I keep
doesn't
asking questions
seem-
that I can't actually answer as a ranger because I'm so used to playing a fucking spellcaster.
Yeah, I was like, do you even know how to detect
I mean,
magic?
no, but I should based on every other character I've ever played.
If someone
Sorry.
would like to, they can make an Arcana check and describe it and like, yeah. If you would like to, you can make an Arcana check. Would the warlock like to make an Arcana check?
I would love to with the 15.
Okay. With that 15, you see that this orb could probably be used as an arcane focus, but it is not like inherently magical. Like it's not giving off any type of like magical energy, but you could probably use it as an arcane focus.
I'm gonna walk over to it and go.
Well, Caleb's, yeah.
That's nice.
While Caleb's doing that, Emery's gonna go over to that like corner area over here and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Okay.
Is that a wall?
I think you said it was like a door.
North is that way. West is this way. No,
Yeah,
that's
it goes
east.
to this.
West is
east.
down.
Yeah, west is down.
I'm going up this way.
Give me a perception check.
That's gonna be a 21.
With a 21, there is a layer of clay that is hiding a rotted wooden door.
Emery's gonna like try and scrape as much as she can off and like push or pull the door open.
You open the door to reveal a stone staircase that climbs 10 feet to a landing.
Oh, well, at least this looks like maybe an escape.
That could be useful.
Where does it go?
Does the ladder go
I
up
don't
or sorry?
know.
Does it go up or down?
Up.
Up.
Yeah, so it goes 10 feet to a landing area. The staircase ends at a landing with a 6-foot high ceiling of close fitting planks with a wooden trapdoor set into it. The trapdoor is bolted shut from this side and can be pushed open.
Cool. I will save that for later.
Caleb, I need to know, are you touching the orb?
No, I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
I'm inquisitive of it, but I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
He stares intently at it.
The orb says, "Do it."
I
me
want
do
to investigate these skeletons that are chained to the wall.
I would say do it.
You looking at the skeletons, you can kind of immediately see that they are hard. That they are decoration. They're real, but they're decoration.
Oh,
They just kind of the cultists just thought they would look nice.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Same.
somebody needs to call Martha Stewart and get some advice because they got it all wrong.
Cool.
Well, I have a feeling that this little hallway beneath us, there's a door right there that I can kind of see a little bit. So we might be able to get the drop on some chanters if they're in that room.
That would be useful.
Yes, I'm all for getting the drop on people.
Okay. Are you going up to the door?
I think someone who's sneakier than I should attempt it.
Do you want me to go and listen, like, in on the door?
And I will be behind. If
Yes,
everyone...
Emery, if you wouldn't mind, dear.
Okay, so Emery's gonna sneak up to the door and try to either listen or maybe slowly creak it open.
The moment you touch the door,
Great.
you find you're unable to pull your hand away,
Bad touch.
and you hear a little growling as you touch this
What?
door.
What?
Does
God,
a
What?
30 points of damage.
Keep trying to outsmart
does
Death
a
House.
16
Death House keeps
hit?
outsmarting me back.
Does a 16 hit? Yes, a 16 hit. Oh, no? Yes.
You take 7 piercing damage and 4 acid damage as this mimic bites your arm. And you are,
Well,
I believe you're you are
Am I restrained?
grappled. You're
Yes.
grappled by it. But you can go ahead and make me a strength check to try and escape it.
Come on. I love mimics, but not in that way.
seems like a.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 5.
Unfortunately, you are still grappled by this door. You are just unable to pull your arm away from it. And why don't you all go ahead and roll me initiative?
So it's like, can I fucking stab it while my arm's in here?
Yeah. On your
Can
turn.
I stab it?
At least it's initiative.
All right. Ellie, what'd you get?
4.
Emery, what'd you get?
15.
Calum, what'd you get?
3.
And 3, what'd you get?
12.
Okay, so.
Oh, great. I get to go first. Maybe.
Maybe.
If
Works
the
out
mimic
for
doesn't
me.
have big dick rolls.
Oh, got a big mouth.
It's like golf. It's fine. I'm glad I got the natural 1 out on a initiative roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Emery, you are indeed first.
Emery's like, give me back my hand. And she's going to, she still like had her, she was like, she's kind of sort of, she's been carrying her longsword with her at this point because it's done quite well.
Mhm.
So instead of 2 hand, she can at least 1 hand, and she's gonna kind of pull it out and around, and she's gonna try and like stab it. At
Go
least 1
for
hand.
it.
Let's come on, big money.
Big money, no whammies.
whammies. Get out of my head, Owen.
That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Oh, okay. So I actually did this wrong. Because I'm gonna say that you are not adhered to it because I did the wrong attack for you to be adhered to it.
Oh, so I'm not
So-
adhered to
so
it.
you're
So it
not
like kind of
adhered to
bites
it.
me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like you,
Okay, cool.
you
Door
stick
bit me.
long enough. You stick long enough for it to bite you, and then you manage. You
Okay, so then
Pull it.
if I'm not like fully holded, then I'm gonna whip out the sword and do the 2-hand attack. So that was a 14.
14 hits.
Fuck yes. That is my D10.
Ooh.
Put it. But that's only gonna be like 3 damage.
Hey, 3's
Her
better
hand
than
hurt.
none.
Her hand hurts. And with that, because it's a mimic and it's a door, she's gonna step backwards.
Fair.
It can't move.
Not really.
Exactly. And Emery's gonna like move backwards, and she's also gonna like go through 3 and move back, and she's like, I wouldn't go that way if I were you. And she like holds up her hand with like what I would assume is like some bite marks in it, and she's like, yeah, that door
Wow.
bites back.
Blood and acid.
She's like, this is disgusting. And yeah, that's my turn.
3, you're up next.
If you want to fight it, you don't have to.
I'm pretty sure mimics can change their shape on their turns, so I'm gonna shoot it just in case it's like I'm gonna become something that moves now and come for your ass.
Start running away. It's gonna go.
What is a mimic's true form?
It's like an anthropomorphous. It's like not really like a thing. It's like it's like an amorphous thing is what I mean.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a blob chasing after us.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, I should probably actually put it on the correct layer. That's not.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Shoot
What
it.
that tongue do?
Get him.
Okay. That's a 20.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it a favorite enemy for the next minute. So I concentrate my magical energies and focus on it, and I'm like locked on target, and then I'm gonna roll some damage.
Nice.
Target locked. That is so sad. That's 5 plus. Oh, well, okay. That's 9 damage. It's okay.
Nice.
Could be a lot more, but
8. Okay.
and then I shoot it, and I'm like, all right.
Next in the order is the mimic. And
We can all just like run away.
It is going to use its action to polymorph into its true form. And it just becomes a little like blob with teeth.
We can just maybe outrun it, guys. Like
And it's gonna move.
Just run away.
10, 15.
No,
That's as far as it can go, and it already used its action, so that's the end of its turn. Ellie,
He's like
you're
picking
up.
at it, like ew. No, run away. Ew.
Elle.
Ew.
Since Ellie has no more spell slots, she's just gonna run over to it and whack it with her cane.
What?
What's not?
Do you not have a damaging cantrip? The life of us. I've been there, done that. The life of a spellcaster.
I'm trying to be a support character for this campaign.
That's real.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit.
Okay, so she takes a big whiff and goes, oh, and kind of like prepares to defend herself in case it comes to bite her.
All right. And then Callum.
I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Do it. Do it up.
Please don't fail me. Okay, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Do 7 points of damage
Okay.
and push it back 10 feet in a straight line. So it's going to be pushed back 5 feet, which I think all 3 of them, if not 2 of them, to do opportunity attacks.
No, you don't get opportunity attacks if you're forcing something to move.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
was
wish,
being
because the
clever.
combo attack would be sick.
It
Yeah.
would be
Right?
sick. I love the idea of a combo attack, but alas.
I have done campaigns where or like my campaign where I was like, yeah, why not? Fuck it. Kill it.
Here's
But,
the
like,
thing, though,
no.
is that it does make sense to get. Does it? I don't know. I don't.
It would be. I feel like it'd be harder because
Yeah.
you see it move and then you're reacting to it instead of it turning around and moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it thematically, I get it.
Yeah.
True.
And that brings us back to the top of the order with Emery.
Yeah, Emery's gonna pull a Calum, and go 1, 2, 3. She's gonna back up.
Right.
And
She went to the other side of the room.
I dipped the fuck out. I'm currently bleeding out and I have acid on my skin. What do you expect? And then she's gonna kind of set her sword down and she's gonna take her other hand and cast Cure Wounds on her arm because I ain't doing too well. So I'm going to do that real quick. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get back at least 5 hit points. That's a lot better than where I was. And I'm out of spell slots now. And yeah, that's it for my turn. Because I don't like it here.
Doing great.
Yeah.
What you doing? 3 next in the order.
Great.
My mic was muted.
You're good.
It's all good.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Get him.
Nat 20.
Yes.
yes.
So I roll on my dice twice.
Yes.
Do I get? And do I can't remember if I get 2 bonuses or just one.
No, you get the bonus once, and you roll the dice twice.
Great. So whatever I'm about to get plus 4.
Yep.
Oh my god, please. Please roll better than that first one. That was 5 total. Plus 7 is 12, plus 4 is 16. It could have been a lot better, but I'll take it.
16.
Nice. 16
That's
still
pretty
good.
good.
At
My
level
damage
2,
dice, I rolled a
16.
1 and a 3, and I was like,
Ooh.
30. Yeah, this thing is bloodied.
so it's hit points for days.
It is looking. There is
It doesn't like it.
What kind of blood does an amorphous shapeshifter have?
Black.
But whatever it is, it is starting to drip from its wounds.
And then I'm gonna
Additional ooze.
I'm gonna look at Ellie and then step in front of the mimic and challenge it.
That's a solid move there. The mimic is going to now attack you with what's it gonna do? What's it gonna use? It's gonna use.
Does it break a tooth because he's metal?
Maybe. It's
Yeah,
gonna
bite him.
use the bite attack because I
bite him.
like that one. I think.
I hope. Marie yells from across the room. I hope you break your teeth.
Does a 22 hit?
No. Yes.
And I need.
As sick as that would be.
Alas, we're not there yet. So that is 10 piercing damage, and
That's like max damage, bro.
6 acid damage.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Alarms start buzzing.
And with that, it is Ellie's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna like stick my head out around the corner, kind of like squeeze between 3, and try to bonk it again with my staff.
Do it. Bonk away.
16.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. 3 damage.
Nice. You get him. You get him with that bonk.
That's it. That's all I do.
Caleb.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Total of 11 damage.
Nice. This thing is looking real rough. It is not doing well. It is getting its ass kicked a little bit. Emery.
Good.
Kill it.
Good. From across the room.
He has a red light on. Check engine
Danger
oil.
Will Robinson.
You have to turn on the engine light.
Nope. So from where Emery is across this room, she's gonna yell out to the mimic, and she's gonna be like, "Your mother takes up more room than a gelatinous cube." and cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Yeah.
It needs to make a wisdom save.
That's a 15.
Fuck.
That'll save.
Why are my insults not landing? And that's it. That's it.
It
for my
goes
turn.
gurgle,
Tap
gurgle.
moms?
All right, 3. You're
Rob
up.
says what?
My eyes flash, and I'm gonna hit it with. I'm just gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it hard.
Hit it.
Okay. That is a oof. That is a 10 on my attack. My first attack.
That does miss.
All right, then offhand attack. That's an 8. Ruh-roh raggy.
You're
No!
how bad you're hurt.
It is now the. Is there
Yeah, that's
anything-
my action, my bonus action.
If you move
All
away,
right.
you're gonna get hit again.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
you
think it has
might-
multi-attack, which is good.
Well, you're gonna get hit again, possibly, anyways. Yeah, it does not have multi-attack, but it is now gonna do a pseudopod attack. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
I have a high AC, which is good.
Oh,
was-
that's
That's why I'm standing here.
yeah. I shouldn't have done the pseudopod attack anyways because it's not in object form. So that is the mimic's turn. Ellie, you up?
Same thing. Same as the same as the first. However that line goes. Does it 10 hit?
No, a 10 does not hit.
Okay. I'm
It's a
just
little shook
mad.
here.
Caleb, it's
trying
up
her
to
best.
you. Caleb, it's up to you.
Yeah, Caleb, it's all you, bud.
I can handle this. This is easy work.
No pressure.
19 to hit.
Yep.
See?
The 12 points of damage.
Describe to me how you kill it.
Yeah.
You just see like
Safe.
a quick ball of past 3 and just kind of like stick inside of it, and it kind of like boils for a second before it just kind of oozes and falls apart.
Ooh, nice. And with that, we are out of initiative. The mimic is dead.
Okay.
Level 3. Oh my god. Yay.
We're doing XP maybe.
Not quite yet.
Great.
So with that is actually where we're going to end our session.
I want to be out of
No.
Death House.
I want to be out of here.
Guys, we have a whole nother floor after this.
Yeah.
Wait, as a teaser, can you reveal what was behind the door? What was behind the mimic?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yay. Oh my god, a table.
Another table.
The room with a table. That is a chandelier is suspended above a table in the middle of the room. 2 high-backed chairs flank the table, which has an empty clay jug and 2 clay flagons atop it. Iron candlesticks stand in 2 corners, their candles long since melted away.
Could we possibly, during this 2-week break, take a long rest in between this session and next session? If it doesn't make sense, you can say no.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
It
no. You're
doesn't.
not getting a long rest here.
We walk into the room, we sit into the chairs, and we make like the skeletons on the wall and sleep for 8 hours.
It's actually
That'd be great.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
actually
'cause-
3 weeks.
Because we got Battle of the
We do the
Bags.
second and fourth weekend of every month.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we've got an
it's
extra
Battle of the
week thrown in there.
I'll miss you guys.
Thanks. I hate it.
Well, this
Well, I would love to
has-
take a short rest at least.
You might be able to do that. We'll see. We'll talk. We'll see. We'll see
Oh,
how
the
nice I'm
chaos.
feeling.
Man.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Curse of Strahd. Y'all are the best. Nobody died yet. We got real close.
It wasn't
was.
me this time.
we got
Felix and Miss
very
won a bunch of
close.
points for that.
I'm really
Oh,
mad that
nice.
like I didn't put points into this. Oh wow.
Excellent. We should do a prediction like that each session.
For Strahd, I feel like it needs to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's been a session where someone hasn't gone down.
Oh yeah. No, you guys
Sounds
are
right.
frequently. I think besides maybe the very first session, because there was no fighting in that one.
Well, Caleb did go into the mist and did get kind of sort of hurt, so he had to lie down. So
Did
I
take
would
a level
consider,
of exhaustion.
yeah. So I would consider that maybe like at least, yeah,
Thematically.
yes.
But yeah, thank you everyone in chat hanging out, watching the stream. We appreciate you guys. So let me look at what's been going on while we've been playing. Sheena Talon, thank you for the resub. Mara Embers, thank you for the follow. Chaotic Neutral RPG, thank you for the raid. Kenna9559, thank you for the follow. And Purple Kara, thank you for the resub. Oh, hi, Fran. Hello. We appreciate all of you who come out here and support the Magic Academy. We appreciate you. On Tuesday, we will be back with Randall in the GM seat for more Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. And Saturday, a week from today, Battle of the Bags. Tune in, be there or be square.
We will be running some predictions on what team will win here on our socials. So make sure you follow Magic Academy on those socials so you can see what's going to happen there. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord, be sure to join the Discord because we like to hang out on Friday nights.
Yeah, we hang out every Friday. It's a good time. It's been so great to get to know some of you in the community. It's been really fun. Y'all are amazing.
And
I love it.
I'm not going to give it away yet, but you guys did spend, what was it? $250,000. I know it was 500,000 channel points.
500,000 channel points.
It was 500,000 channel points to fund an evil D&D campaign. I can't tell you much about it yet, but we will be announcing that very soon as we have a very unique experience planned for you. And that reward, and I'm very excited for you guys to see that. And then Strahd will come back one time in October on the 14th. We will not be on the 28th because we will be on our cruise for D3 at Sea. That's actually happening next month. Bonnie and I will be over there, so we're super excited for that.
But there's some cool stuff coming in October too. So
there sure
once
is.
again, join on the streams, join and make sure you're following the social media so you can get all the updates on what's to come.
Yeah. Check us out on all the platforms. And if you want to find these lovely people that are in this stream, I believe you can go check out the description on our main Twitch page, and you can see everybody's socials there. So make sure to go follow everybody.
Not mine.
We will get you up there.
I'm not on the Meet the Team section.
I need to add both
there.
sessions. Yeah,
we're getting there.
Well,
yeah.
since we're not
things I gotta do.
Yeah, we're
adding more things.
Yes, we are adding things. Since we don't have those up yet, do you guys want to? Our two who are not up there, do you guys want to shout yourselves out real quick?
Click my username in chat and hit follow. Immediately.
Yeah, you can follow me if you want. I don't stream anymore. I'm just here to have a good time. So
well, Haley has a really cool Etsy shop if you're into like acrylic nails and whatnot. So like
yeah. And if you happen to be like, I don't know, own a record label and or be a producer / casting manager at a big theater company, I'm exceptionally talented. So hit me up, girl.
Honestly.
They are.
Facts.
Well, you guys ready to raid out?
Yeah, where are we going?
Let's do it.
So someone we've been to before, UDT Show. They're running a Pathfinder game.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh, switching up systems.
Hell
so we're
yeah.
gonna get those raid emotes.
Yeah, grab those
We have Wade up
emotes.
there. Those are up, so hopefully everyone has fun tonight, and it'll be. Oh, I'm so sad that it's gonna be so long.
I know. We're not a death house.
I know. You guys are getting there. You're on your way.
I just want to get into
8 floors this fucking basement.
I want to get into Strahd.
Me too.
I know. We gotta get.
Yes.
We gotta get into the campaign proper. Yeah. Well, I mean, we are in the actual book. That's where Death House is.
We are in the book.
Like, look at all these little tabs I have. I'm so excited for you guys to get into all the things.
Remember to be kind, to love one another. Because we're about to write out.
Also love
and we'll see
yourself.
you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.